Hello and welcome to Virtual Drupa 2021. We are very sorry that we can't meet you in person today due to the current situation. Anyway, we hope that everyone is in good health wherever you are, at home or in the office in your company right now.
My name is Ingo and I'm Head of Product Management at BST.
I'm Sajid, I'm the Global Sales Director. And in order to avoid any confusion or discussion, we are both not wearing face protection masks just now, because we've both been tested negative just this morning. So, both of us will guide you through the presentation of this web session today, and we both hope that you are going to enjoy it.
If you have any questions, please use the chat function during the presentation. Our worldwide product experts will help you. And we would like to invite you to our online showroom at the Virtual Drupa. And for further information after this presentation, please get in touch with your local support and they will help you under bst.group.
So, today's topic is sustainability from a buzzword to added value. But let us start with what is a buzzword. A buzzword is a word or expression that has become fashionable in a particular field and is being used a lot by the media. So the definition is basically there's not too much content beyond. But let us give you a couple of examples. So I'm sure every one of you knows the majority of these buzzwords mentioned here. You use them by yourself. Even Ingo and I did and do frequently. But today we want to focus on sustainability and not on every other buzzword mentioned on the slide before. So we are going to present products and solutions from us which will increase your productivity, the quality, efficiency, and therefore will immediately lead to a reduction of waste. Further, today we will present a brand new product. It is a groundbreaking innovation.
Well, yeah, thank you, Sajid. Talking about sustainability and waste reduction, stable web guiding is essential. If you want to guide a web, you need a stable guiding criterion. In the easiest way, this could be the web edge. But in some cases, the web edge could not be used for a stable guiding, so you need to look for something different. If the web edge is not sufficient for a stable guiding, you need to look for something on the web. For that reason, an additional printing line, which you use as a guiding criteria, can be used, but after the process, this line is cut off and needs to be disposed. So, better to guide directly to the printed image. If you do that, no need for a stable web edge or a printed line. So here you find some examples which pictures can be used for a stable guiding, and our developers put a lot of effort in it that we are able to guide to these pictures here on the screen. But now we want to present our brand new object guide sensor, the CLS Chem 100, state-of-the-art guiding. The sensor is able to guide to printed images on the web as well as printed lines or contrasts. Using this sensor leads to significant material savings in the long term, with the result that the investment pays off rapidly.
I think that's great. That's great for you, because material savings means saving money as well as acting sustainable. But what else?
Well, first thing is you don't need any trigger. No trigger sensor, no trigger signal, no sync signal. The sensor works standalone. Second thing, the setup and the operation of this sensor is very easy and intuitive. But apart from that, these are the facts of our new sensor. We can achieve a stable web guiding for web speeds up to 1,200 meters per minute. We have a 7-inch multi-touch display. We have a high-end integrated LED illumination directly on the sensor head. And additionally, we have a touch display on the sensor head to achieve an additional operation. Intuitive setup and operation using swiping gestures for the selection of the guiding criteria is another very important fact. And once again, no trigger sensor, no trigger signal.
I think this is a huge advantage because no trigger means you don't need any additional hardware, you don't need additional setup time for a trigger sensor, and you have lower maintenance because one component less. And this in combination with our well-known, intuitive and user-friendly operation, as you know it from all our products, it saves time and reduces costs. And this is, once again, sustainability. So we talked about material savings, about time savings, and now let us talk about ink, about color. So, extended gamut, that's a word everywhere in the media. Everyone heard about it in the printing industry, and everyone is interested in this big subject. So, extended gamut, without wasting your time, because you all know what it is, I'm quite sure about that. Let me just give you a very brief summary. Extended gamut means using process colors instead of spot colors and still match a required target, so that your design, your color, looks as you know it if you use spot colors. So, using CMYK only, or maybe in addition with violet, orange, and the green, makes the accuracy of the color, so of the process colors, even more important than in the past. So, and this is a difficult subject because you need to be sure that the quality of your process colors is constantly high throughout the whole print process. So, how do you avoid waste and how do you assure that your color is constantly good? The answer is actually easy. It's inline spectral color measurement, the BST IPQ Spectral. Our system, IPQ Spectral, enables you to measure inline during the production because the sensor is installed in your printing press. You don't need to stop your press to take a sample in order to measure the spectral data and to check if your color is good or not. In addition, you can avoid potential human errors by wrong measurements with a handheld device, because the process is fully automated, including an integrated plausibility check, which assures that you're measuring on the right spot where you have to measure the color. IPQ Spectral also provides data, spectral data, because of the absolute measurements. These data can be used to improve your processes as well as a quality proof for your customers, for brand owners. IPQ Spectral is part of the IPQ Center. It's a modular system where you can connect the spectral measurement system, a viewing system, as well as the IPQ Check 100% print inspection system to only one single and central user interface. These were only a couple of examples of how we support you in order to get more sustainable and to decrease your ecological footprint. But who are we?
Who are we? We are BST. We are your partner for assured quality for all web processing industries. We have more than 50 years of experience in the market. We have 10 subsidiaries around the world. We have more than 10,000 customers globally, more than 600 employees worldwide. We are part of the Alexis, and we provide solutions for several web processing industries, such as print and packaging, converting, hygiene, just to name a few.
All right. Just as you said, Ingo, we are active in all kind of web processing industries. And now, even though you know the print market very well, we want to inform you about something different, something new, talking about energy, batteries, OPV, fuel cells, you name it. I'd like to start with one remark. Right now, we don't want to discuss the general question of sustainability of batteries. This is a huge discussion in the media. Anyway, avoiding waste is sustainable, and this is our focus. We will give you an example of the battery manufacturing process and what our systems do to produce batteries in the most sustainable way. A very interesting detail is also that processes for the battery manufacturing are very, very similar to what you know from the printing and packaging industry. We have slitting processes as well as coating processes and of course some other processes in between. But we will focus on the example of a coating line. So you see the sketch here. Every one of you knows unwinding stands. We have a web guiding device here which will pre-guide the material to a coating station and assures that the coating is on the position of interest, so where it should be. We have a dryer, another web guiding device which pre-guides the material to the second coating station, where we assure a front-to-back register coating, so that this is accurate and that there's no waste. Another dryer, here you can see a sketched solution of our surface inspection systems to assure that there are no pinholes or no missing coating. By the end, a rewinding station, as every one of you know it, as well. The important information is, and this is very important to know, in the battery manufacturing process, it is only possible to check the final quality of a battery at the end of production, means after the final assembly. So, if it's necessary that you are controlling all processes and the quality from the very first beginning until the end, because just at the end you will notice if there's a lower capacity of the battery or if the battery is not functional at all. Ingo, did I forget anything about battery or maybe another buzzword?
Well, yeah, I think we forgot Industry 4.0 and, of course, big data. But, well, of course, our systems are able to talk to each other and they can be connected, that's for sure. But let me give you an example and a closer look into this process. Here we see the web guide, and we are guiding to the web edge or to the web center line. We have the coding and we have the coding control. And the coding control is detecting the distance between the web edge and the coding. And if the distance is out of tolerance, the coding control sends an offset to the web guide. With this offset, we are fine and we can achieve a stable functionality. Furthermore, they help to collect data. Using this data, it's possible to create protocols to record the entire process. All of this assures a constant transparency of the entire battery manufacturing process.
100%. Thank you, Ingo.
You're welcome.
We are already done with this web session and with the presentation. Thank you very much for joining today, and we are confident that we could give much more content to a couple of buzzwords today and explain to you how we can support your sustainability. Now it's on you to contact us, so please make sure to get in touch with your local BSD contact and also to schedule a live demonstration of our equipment in the showroom in Bielefeld, Germany. Thank you very much.
And of course, you can contact us through the virtual drupa matchmaking platform, by email or by telephone at any time. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the show.